Hey everyone, it's Mari and I'm here for Free Flow Wednesday today. And you can see on that inspiration piece that the color scheme and that inspiration is so gorgeous. And that's what I was mostly inspired by this week for my layout. And I also took the inspiration from that little black bow that was on the layout as well. And I end up using a bow on my piece here today. And I thought I would maybe use some sewing, but I didn't end up doing that. So what I ended up doing is I used 3 strips of pattern paper here, and I just laid them on top of a piece of white cardstock just to kind of get an idea of the measurements for them. And I just put down some little pencil lines on those papers, and then I just actually used scissors and a ruler to get them cut straight there. And so I've got 3 strips there all from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, and so that pink and the mint green color, and then the polka dot. And like I said, the colors from that inspiration piece were gorgeous for sure, and I love working with those colors. So what I did was I just took some photographs. I took 4 pictures and I just printed them in smaller dimensions. I don't know, maybe they're about 2 inches by 1.5 or something like that. And I printed them in black and white. And these are photographs of my daughter and I using the Snapchat app. And it's just really silly, but wow, is it ever popular right now. I'm a high school teacher and my kids at school really love the Snapchat. I have to remind them quite often in class to get off of Snapchat actually. So I've used a piece of vellum there that I ran through an embossing folder, and I just really like the texture that added behind my photographs here, which I've matted just on some 6x6 paper. Now I'm going to take them and I'm going to mat them on this really gorgeous pattern paper, once again from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection. So I'm just getting everything all matted up there and just trying to create a little bit of texture behind those photographs. So Snapchat, what I find is the kids are using that even more now for communicating between each other instead of texting. I find that they're actually using this more than texting, at least that's what I'm seeing. So I don't know if that's actually the case. So I wanted to just capture that on this layout just to kind of document the whole idea of Snapchat and how that's a thing in 2016, and the kids really seem to be enjoying it immensely. And I don't know, if I had $1 for every time I told them to put their Snapchat away, I'd be fairly wealthy, I think. Anyway, it's kind of funny, I guess, but these pictures here definitely funny. So what you can do with that app, if you've never seen it, is you can add different sort of little effects to the photographs. So in these photographs, we kind of did sort of a, I don't know what you would call it. It kind of changes your face a little bit. The one of Bailey on the left side, and the other one, she's a bunny, and then I'm a policeman or policewoman in the bottom one. Now, I originally thought I would put these all on one large mat, but I didn't like the looks of it, so I decided to separate them. So the 2 top photos are on one mat, and then the bottom 2 are on another. So now I'm just taking a variety of the different die cut pieces from the Bloom collection, and I'm just going to create a couple of clusters, one on each side of the photo layers there. And I'm just going to use that little tag, put a little bit of gold thread in there. And now I'm just going to use some of the other, like I said, just take some of those die cuts in the colors that I think complement the layout. There wasn't any yellow in the inspiration piece this week, but I just added a little bit in, and I couldn't think of a way to use those watermelons in this layout. But anyway, I guess, like I said before, this is just me mostly interpreting the colors that were in that inspiration. So I'm using some of the flowers, and there's that little black bow. That's a little Heidi Swap bow. And this is a chipboard heart from, I think the Shine collection chipboard sheet. And I'm just going to try to duplicate similar types of pieces for the other side. Instead of the tag, I use that bunny and I layer in behind the bunny instead of on top of it. So I just cut a circle out of a piece of pattern paper to put another little layer behind the bunny. And my daughter's nickname is Bunny, so I don't know. I always, whenever I find bunnies in die cut packs, I usually use them on a layout where I have a picture of her on there. And I really like that little yellow flower for that side. It just brings the yellow into that side as well. And another little chipboard heart on that side just to finish up that cluster and the layering there. And I'm just going to stick that heart down on the other side. And I decided to put my title for this layout underneath the 4 photos. And so since I am going to put the title down there, I decided to do the journaling up top instead of on the bottom, just to balance out where things were going to go there. So I'm just trying to pop that heart up a little bit on some pop dots, because I popped the little bunny up there on some pop dots. And so just to give more dimension to that chipboard piece, I'm just putting a little bit of foam behind that. And now I think I am going to get my letters out here, my words. So I'm just using this word family here. And then I'm going to spell out Snapchat underneath that in some green letters. And these are just some puffy alphas. I love these ones. And they're super sticky too, which was great. Sometimes the thickers are lacking in adhesive and you have to add a little bit to them, but these ones were perfect. So I just stuck those down kind of in a messy way, and just gonna finish spelling out Snapchat there. Who thinks up these apps anyways? I wish I had the creativity to think up an app and make millions of dollars on it. I don't know, I gotta work on that. But anyway, this is a good one. So I'm just going to put some lines up top there above the photographs to the left in that white space there, and that's where the journaling will go. So first of all, I'm just going to put down some Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold. I'm going to concentrate the gold kind of around the cluster areas on each side, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of black splatters here, which I don't show you on camera. I've also used a little Felicity Jane stamp up top, just sort of to title the journaling there, and it says, I think it says in real life. And I love those stamp sets that come with the Felicity Jane kits. I've only ever gotten one kit, but I've been sort of looking at them for a while, and one of the draws for me to that kit for sure are the stamps. So now I'm just going to journal about the Snapchat app, and that's going to be it for my layout today. So thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my process today, and for stopping in on the Crafty Maven Getaway. Thanks so much, and we'll see you for future videos on Thursday, for example, tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks again. Bye-bye.